tell us a bit about Vanity Fair Beauty.
Wow.
Vanity Fair.
I was dyslexic at school, so for me to now actually be training and crediting people is craziness in my eyes. So, you know, I'm really proud of that achievement. Today I was going to do a post actually for social media about, I can't wait to hear those 3 amazing little wares. Can I see your boarding pass?
Oh,
I've just realised that's 5 words.
Hi, I'm Nicole. Welcome to the Big Chat, and I am very excited to be talking to Jess from Vanity Fair. Hello, Jess.
Hello, Nicole.
How are you?
I'm very well, very well.
You are looking as glamorous as ever, Jess.
Never.
But then I would
all.
expect nothing less.
That's very kind of
For
you.
those of you who don't know what Vanity Fair is, tell us a bit about Vanity Fair Beauty and Vanity Fair.
I have Vanity Fair Beauty, which is a beauty salon. We opened in 2009. I recently opened Vanity Fair School of Beauty as well, so we train in beauty courses, and we also have our own beauty supplies. So 11 years, and 11 years and counting.
And I've known you a long time, Jess, actually. I have known you a long time, and I think you're very inspirational to a lot of women out there, because you literally... I don't like to share this openly, but I will for the sake of this chat today.
What are you going to say?
I was spray tanned by Jess, I think,
I've waxed you as well.
Yeah, we won't talk about the waxing now, but certainly the spray tan booth was, I think, set up in my... one of my bedrooms when I was about 6 months pregnant, and I was feeling like I needed cheering up. But that was way before you even started your business. And since then, you've absolutely soared. You've got your premises on Camden Road in Tunbridge Wells, much loved premises,
right.
which is beautiful. And yeah, like you just mentioned, you've started a whole school now.
I know,
so
madness.
The school's come about recently, hasn't it? So obviously with lockdown, let's talk about that. We're all about that at the moment. How have you found that?
Well, obviously I closed from the last lockdown, so I closed for 4.5 months, which obviously was really scary, really devastating at the beginning, just because the unknown, you didn't really know what was going to happen, how long for, how it was going to be financially supported. And then we got about halfway through and we started to get some more answers. So within that time, I then thought, right, let's throw myself back into work. Let's get more courses accredited. Let's actually get our own supplies. So Vanity Fair School of Beauty, we had started just before, and then it went from strength to strength, really, from lockdown. So in one way it was sad, but in another way it actually gave me that time to really grow and develop and build it, basically.
And you've always been a very positive person. All the time I've known you, you've always been very positive and very hardworking. So it must have been hard at the beginning, like you say. I mean, you got some support? Have you had some support? How have you found?
Yeah, I have to say I can't slate Bojo himself. I can't at all, because he has supported me. As much as I'm back closed again now currently, I'm hopeful that we'll be back open on the 2nd or 3rd of December, shall I say. I've had grants and things, so I can't complain too much. There's a lot of people, a lot of other businesses that have had to close their doors. I'm just so sad for them. I've been speaking to people this week, and honestly, the stories I hear, it's just so sad. People have lost work and jobs and businesses financially. So I'm in a good position, really. As much as I'm closed again, I'm still thankful. I'm here, and next year will be a big year for us, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think certainly with staff as well, it's hard being a business owner, and we've talked a bit, with other businesses about that.
Yeah.
It's difficult, because obviously when you close, you've got a furlough, or you've got to, that must have been tough as well with you, with your teams.
Absolutely. Well, I actually was quite lucky again with that, where I had somebody who left just before lockdown, and I then had another member of staff. We keep them through, obviously, the lockdown period as well. We kept them in work a little bit as much as we could. It's just a case of timings, really. It's just been really hard for me then to bring on another member of staff, because obviously I was worried we was going to have another lockdown situation. I wanted to bring on another trainer, but again, there's all these talks of a potential another lockdown. I just didn't know whether I should or could or would, it's just that kind of situation. So yeah, it's just the whole unknown, I think. That's the thing. But hopefully once we're back open, I can look to bring on new members of staff and grow the team.
And you've got a lot going on. I mean, in the time I've known you, you're always busy. You've always got loads going on. But, great, the products and services. Tell us a bit more about, everything that you do. When you're open, when everything's
when
going
I'm
well.
back open,
Yeah.
I tell you what, I had so many people when I first returned back open from previous lockdown of people begging me for waxing. That was the main thing. Everyone's like, oh my God, I appreciate why I now go to waxing and have my waxing done by you, because honestly, people have been shaving, they've been waxing themselves. And well, I've heard some interesting stories anyway. But yeah, so lots of facials, we do lots of nails. Nails is one of my favourite treatments just because they become more like friends really. You see your clients every 2 or 3 weeks. And I've now got my own gel polish collection, so everyone is going mad for all the Christmas sparkly nails that I can now offer. So yeah, it's good. We have a wide range of treatments, so yeah, it's good. Really
And
good.
with and I mean, you do offer other treatments as well, don't you? You have other people that come in and offer treatments in the salon as well. So
and that's it. So we had Canvas Cosmetics. They joined us last year. It's been about 1.5 years now. So they offer all the cosmetics. So they do all the anti-wrinkle injections. They do the filler contour packages. And then we also had the lovely Dove. She joined us after lockdown actually. So this summer, and she offers now the microblading, all the semi-permanent makeup. And yeah, she's been absolutely thriving. It's done really well. Both of them have. So everyone keeps messaging me every day, can I have my brows done, can I have my Botox done? So yeah, it's good, really
and you
good.
are literally on your phone all the time. I know
Yeah.
you are. You're
I drive
amazing.
my
I am
partner
quite an annoying
insane.
customer. I do WhatsApp you and just like I need this done now. But you probably you are very hands on. I mean, would you say, because you've run your business from, you've worked for some really big companies, you've worked for some really well-known establishments and in the world, and you've done that, and then you've set up your own business and you set your own company, so you really do understand. I mean, I think you're very you're very entrepreneurial, but you're also everyone can talk to you. Everyone can talk to Jess. Everyone can talk to the owner of the salon. Everyone can ask. You're very approachable about things and about your treatments, and you've got that personal approach, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the part that kind of sets us apart a little bit. It's obviously, you can come to the salon. Anyone can come to the salon, and I will, be just as open with anyone and everyone. I feel like, we just offer a really good, friendly service, but also we've got the experience to back it up as well, which is great. I've been in the industry for 17 years, so there's not that much I don't know about beauty.
There is definitely not that much
so
you don't know. You're definitely the only
I've been
person
and done
I
it
ask.
all.
Yeah. And do you find as well that since lockdown, because I mean we were talking a lot about mental health, and obviously with people that have found that their mental health has been affected through this pandemic, how could it not be? Have you found that people have been wanting to have more treatments? Because obviously, coming and having your nails or a massage or a facial, that is, for a lot of us, that's a real treat.
Oh,
certainly is for
absolutely,
me.
exactly that. I think also it's those little things that, if you're not going on holiday, which, some people haven't gone on holiday for a long time, they'd be like, well, I'll just have my nails done instead as a little treat, or, it just depends. But everyone that comes in generally has really missed having treatments done. And I think the lockdown situation has really affected a lot of people. And yeah, hopefully we can help them some more when we're back open.
Absolutely. And I bet you're doing lots of nice things for Christmas, aren't you? You
Oh,
must. I bet.
No, I
you're-
literally don't even know. We can't really plan yet, can we? So, yeah, who knows? We'll be at home. I'm sure, no doubt, me and Kelly will do a lovely roast dinner or something like that at some point. So, yeah.
But will you be getting some gifts for people? Because we've been talking as well about sort of Christmas parties this year might not be happening quite so much.
Shame,
but what
isn't
about, I don't know, advent calendars or anything like that, or goodies like that? Is there
I
anything
was so spoilt by Kelly. So she actually bought me an advent calendar from Espar. So I used to work for Espar years ago, and still remains one of my favourite brands. And so I'm looking forward to opening that. So we was actually talking about that just this morning.
Were
so yeah,
you?
Can't wait. Yeah.
And I
December.
guess if you wanted to make your own advent calendars, you could get some nice sparkly nail polish.
Absolutely,
or some,
I hadn't thought of that. There we go.
There we go. I've
got
just
a
given
new
you a little
idea.
gold
There we
nugget
go.
there. It's a little gold nugget I've given you, Jess. But I mean, with that, because there's all sorts of things like that actually we were talking about, ways that you could sort of do nice things for, just because we're in lockdown, we could still do things like that at the moment. So what would your advice be to business owners? Like, you are a very young business owner.
I was 22 when I opened, actually. So, yeah, 22 years old.
And I think for now, people, it might, you know, some people might be thinking, oh, it's really tough at the moment. And, you know, it has been hard for us as business owners and small to medium-sized businesses. What would your advice be for someone that, you know, to
I would say my most important thing would be is to just try and think outside the box. I honestly think that that's the best thing for businesses, is sometimes you have to just change direction a little bit, regroup. And I think lockdown gives you that time to kind of reassess. And I think if your gut is to go in a new direction, go for it. Don't be scared. You know, it's definitely the best time to just try something new.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And I mean, as far as what's been your highlight in your career, not personal, because I know you're going to say something lovely about your lovely fiance, but what would be your one of your personal highlights, would you say,
of the year, or
just of your career, really?
I would say probably Vanity Fair School of Beauty has been really important to me, just because obviously now I'm just going from a situation where I've obviously been treating people, making people feel great all the time, which is brilliant. I still love it. But just for personal development, for me to be able to train and watch other therapists grow and even bring new people into the industry is I think a really good accomplishment. I was dyslexic at school, so for me to now actually be training and crediting people is craziness in my eyes. So, you know, I'm really proud of that achievement. I think that that's definitely taken the most hard work. Setting up a salon is hard, but actually getting the courses accredited, getting the manuals handwritten by myself, things like that, it's taken a lot of time. So yeah, I definitely think that's probably one of my big achievements. And
you've got a great social media following. You're very hands-on. You've got a lot of followers. You've got a lot of people that are watching what you're doing. And I mean that as well. How do you stay so submerged in what you're doing? I mean, it must be constantly challenging and changing in your industry.
I think the one thing I'd say about social media is I generally enjoy doing it. I think it's really important, and I also see the growth in my business since I've done that. So that would be my other bit of advice to anybody else listening that has a business, is to really jump on board with social media, because it 100% gives people an insight into what you do. They also then feel they get to know you, and that's really, really important. You can't always just promote what you do. People have to feel like they know that person and know a little bit about their life. And I generally enjoy it. It's great.
You're very good at it. You're very good at talking. You're very chatty. I mean, as well, I think people should know that, you know, with the Vanity School of Beauty, that really people can learn a whole multitude of things with you now, can't they?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
literally, what are the sort of courses that you've got on now?
So the courses we would offer now are lash lift, brow lamination. If people like that brow soap look, then we can train them in that treatment. We also do the dermaplane and microneedling, which is a brilliant facial that removes all that soft, fluffy hair. So yeah, great facial. We also do the gel application, manicure, pedicure courses as well. So I'm hoping to get a couple more courses accredited next week. So I'm gonna get my head back into the laptop and start writing some more manuals. So yeah.
When do you have any spare time? I mean, it's lucky we're in lockdown, really.
Absolutely.
What did you like doing before we were locked down? Before all of this, all I
done was work. Honestly, Kelly, bless her, used to just be like, have some time off. Like, yeah, we'll do. But yeah, all I done was used to work, really. So I'm a bit of a work addict. So, but no, normally, otherwise, what you'll find us doing is we do lots of dog walks, go for lots of meals. I'm a big foodie, like my wine. So yeah, just lots of nice things, going to nice places. It was actually our anniversary yesterday, and we were supposed to be in London for 3 days. So
happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Kelly.
Yeah. And so London's been postponed.
Yeah.
Obviously you're going to do. I mean, you know, I've heard about some of the lovely trips you two have had, and you're very imaginative, both of you. You're very imaginative with what you do, which is great. But
it must take some time off.
Absolutely.
And enjoy yourself. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's some nice places in the world, so why not go to them?
Absolutely, and I hope we're able to again before not too long. I should hope.
Today I was going to do a post actually for social media about, I can't wait to hear those 3 amazing little words. Can I see your boarding pass?
Oh, I can't wait to hear those words.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear them. I think you'll probably hear them before I hear them, but I can't wait to hear them. So if people
I've just realised that's 5 words. I got it wrong.
I didn't get it either. I didn't get it either. It's
I'll
fine.
keep it in. It was amusing.
Clearly maths is at the top of our skill set today. But I think as well, for people that want to know more about what you're doing, what's the best way to, come on, plug yourself shamelessly, Jess. Where is the best place?
So the best place to see what we do is obviously my social media.
Yeah.
So go to Vanity Fair VF on Instagram, just because you'll see lots of stories, lots of posts on what we do within the courses, treatments. So you'll visually get to see and get a bit of an insight. Otherwise, we have a beautiful website, which is vanityfairbeauty.co.uk, and that will give you an insight to all of our beauty treatments that we offer. And then we also have a Vanity Fair School of Beauty website, where again you can get all information on all our courses. Our courses are actually also online as well. So obviously if people want to get on board with learning, make use of their time off, then I can do some one-to-one training.
Which is actually a really good point, because actually with this time, I think more people are trying to do more courses now, and they can learn a new skill.
Absolutely.
They can learn, and you can do it all online. So you don't even have to see anything.
I know, exactly.
Just
it's
do
amazing.
it online.
I've been doing quite a few actually, and it's doing really well. I really enjoy doing it. At least then, people get to do it from their own homes, and it's completely safe at the moment as well to do it that way. They don't need to come anywhere near me, anywhere near the school. So yeah, it's a great way for them to spend a bit of time and actually be productive and lock down and go back. It's looking quite likely. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll be back on the 3rd. So why not go back with a new skill?
Absolutely. And I'm very excited to have you as a member of the Big Chat.
I know.
So when we can get out and we can celebrate and be out live, and obviously we've got some live events, I'm sure there's going to be some beauty products or incentives for our members that we can talk to with Vanity Fair.
Absolutely.
Because definitely, if you need to stay beautiful, then definitely speak to Jess. Thank you so much for coming along today. It's been great to talk to you, and we'll definitely chat to you again soon, Jess.
Absolutely.
So
thank you for having me.
All right.